Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to There'll Be Trivia. Don't worry if it looks like I'm wearing the same shirt as the most recent upload. We recorded these back to back. I got no shame. Scheduling.
I'm also wearing the same shirt. It's crazy. It's like I think I own multiples of this shirt, so it's fine. And
John, going into this match, looking at our contestants today, do you have a favorite? You know, you got money on any of these guys, or how do you feel?
Ryan brought his own background, so how do you not like him? I mean, that's crazy.
I mean, at this point, you know what I mean? It's like, we don't need to put money on him. He's already put the money towards the background. We need to put money on Joe because he thought this was a debate going in. We need a little fun behind the scenes there. Now it's going to be a fun one. I've known Ryan the longest out of all these. I actually just met Rick within the last few months, and I've known Joe decently. We haven't talked too much, but we've known of each other for a little bit now. So I'm definitely curious to see how this match is going to go. So let's go one at a time. Let's start off with Joe. Joe, what's your mental capacity right now? How you feeling, bud?
I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, I thought this was one of like those freeform. You just give us a question. I completely forgot. I knew what I signed up for, and then I just got my days mixed up. And I was just like, I was like, what match is today? And I was like, it's not the trivia one. So got a little bit high. So feeling pretty good.
Hopefully, hey, what did Method Man and Red Man say? Get high scores. So maybe they'll see if it works out for you. So good luck with that, and I'm definitely ready for that entertainment. Let's bounce over to Rick. Rick, if we follow you on Facebook, you know that you watch a lot of movies. You put them on display. You know you got it going on. Your reviews piss me off, and your ratings make me very angry. But hey, that doesn't affect your trivia. So I'm definitely curious to see how you perform. What are your thoughts going into this match?
I'm excited. I love doing movie trivia, and I met you through Jordan's trivia, so I was really excited when I heard about the league, and excited for the first match I'm doing.
There you go. Well, we got some fun strengths today, and I know that I personally like a couple of them. John likes a couple of them, and we definitely went into this with some fun. So I'm curious to see how you do, and we're gonna bounce it over to Ryan. Yo, Ryan, long time no see, buddy. How you feeling?
It's been a while. It really has. No, I'm doing great. It's good to be here. Good to see some of the newer faces in these leagues, and good to see you, Henry. You and I are no strangers. We've known each other for a long time, and it's been fun. And this should be a fun match as well. It's been a while since I've been in this ring, so we'll see how it shakes out. But I feel good. I feel good about my confidence tonight. I feel good about these new competitors being brought in. So. Should be interesting to see how they swim in these deep shark-infested waters, because I'm the shark.
Spoiler alert, no Jaws questions will be asked in this match.
No, that's okay.
All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and hear the rules for round one. All right, so John, as always, I'll read the odds. You read the evens?
That sounds fantastic.
All right, gentlemen. Your first category is in musicals. Rick, just a reminder, you're just in frame. No big deal. Just when we're writing. Your first question, musicals. What stage-to-screen musical features performances by Catherine Zeta-Jones, Russell Brand, and Bryan Cranston?
Stage-to-screen musicals, eh?
I wonder who wrote this.
You know what? This is the first match, aside from the match I played in, where I've written none of these questions. So direct all your complaints to Henry and Will.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, less to me, 2, 1. We're going to start with Joe.
I put once.
Rick.
Put Rock of Ages.
And Ryan.
I also said Rock of Ages.
2 of you had the same answer, and both of you are correct. It is, in fact, Rock of Ages.
Nice.
See, not all musical questions are unanswerable. Your second question comes in the category of comedy. What kind of medical practice was Ben Stone pursuing before crashing in Mississippi in Doc Hollywood?
Movie I haven't seen, so I don't know if I would have gotten this. I mean, obviously it's guessable, no blank boards, but I don't think I would have gotten it right.
I have seen it once when I was, and this is like an 80s movie, so I remember it being like, when you were a kid in the 80s, like every 80s movie was like played in syndication, like just disgustingly all the time. Like all your second tier TV stations just had movies stacked all week.
And now it's streaming where you actually have to pick. So yeah. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see if Rick picked the right answer.
I just put general practice.
Ryan.
I said pediatrics.
And Joe.
I put plastic surgery.
One of you is correct, and all of you are tied. Plastic surgery.
He is, after all, Doc Hollywood. And what do they do in Hollywood but plastic surgery?
I watched that movie yesterday. It's the only reason I got it.
Wow, good for you.
What a random movie to watch for no reason.
I know.
Question 3 in Ryan's strength of Back to the Future. In Back to the Future Part 3, what is the name of the ravine Clara nearly falls into, causing a paradox when she doesn't?
You ever almost fall in a ravine, Henry?
You ever seen a grown man naked? 5, 4, 3,
I have a mirror.
2, 1. We're going to jump over to Ryan for his strength.
Hope I didn't second guess myself. Was it Clayton Ravine?
Joe.
I put Santa Clara because I thought it'd be funny.
It was something. And Rick.
I just put Hill Puddle.
One of you is correct, and it is the man who put Back to the Future as his strength, Clayton Ravine.
Yep. Okay.
Your fourth question comes in recent releases, which is Joe's strength. Which Knight of the Round Table is the protagonist of 2021's The Green Knight? I'm going to fix this.
Joe was writing before you finish, so
yeah,
that's interesting.
that's better.
You and your OCD. The things that bother you bother me that it bothers you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to jump to Joe for his strength. What's your answer?
They pronounce it as Gawain in the movie.
And Rick?
King Arthur.
And Ryan?
Lancelot.
Joe gets it. So apparently everyone came to play with their strengths. Bouncing over to Courtroom Dramas. Who directed The Rainmaker? Do you think after they made this movie, the studio made it rain?
I believe it was profitable, so yeah, I'm sure they made it rain a little bit. Yeah.
Don't mean to rain on your parades, but we're out of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce it back over to Rick.
I'm going to say Danny DeVito.
Ryan.
James Mangold.
And Joe.
I didn't have it.
The director of The Godfather, Francis Ford Coppola.
Your sixth question is going to come in the category of action adventure. In Gone in 60 Seconds, what is Angelina Jolie's nickname? Or her character's nickname, I should say.
Oh.
I don't know what they called her backstage.
Yeah, I was going to say, no. This is the very first ever behind-the-scenes question. No.
You know what else I have OCD about? When people don't italicize the titles of the movies in the questions, drives me insane.
Honestly, I was just about to say the same thing, but in opposite. It really pissed me off that you do that in every doc. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan.
I just sold 50 cars for you in one night. I'm a little tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation. It's swag.
It wouldn't be a Ryan Permison match without a little quotes. Joe.
I just put Firecracker.
You almost fire started that. Rick.
Put Viper.
If Ryan would have went through all that trouble going for that quote and got it wrong, we would have had issues. Sway is in fact correct.
Booyah, it is sway. Fellas, this is sway.
Jumping over to John's strength, even though he's not in this match, horror thriller.
Oof.
What real-time thriller stars Al Pacino as a forensic psychiatrist in a race against time to prove the man he put to death row truly deserves to be there? You like how I halfway through I decided to make that a trailer voice? Jeez.
Hell yeah. In a world.
In a world where Al Pacino plays a psychiatrist. Clearly, fantasy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Joe.
I just put Darkest Night.
Okay. Rick?
I put 88 minutes.
And Ryan?
I actually thought the same thing. 88 minutes.
You wrote 88 minutes, and you got it correct. 88 minutes.
Yeah, thank goodness I thought of the right film.
Your eighth question, your penultimate question, comes in the category of animation. Burt Reynolds voiced Charlie in All Dogs Go to Heaven. But who voiced Charlie in All Dogs Go to Heaven too? What we're all dying to know.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds did not return.
I think that would be a fun mystery slice category. Obviously, we could talk behind the scenes because no one's ever going to pick it anyway. But replacements in movies, like I feel like that would be a fun one.
There should be like a fun trick question. It's like, Owen Wilson voiced Lightning McQueen in Cars, but who voiced him in Cars too? And people put something else.
Well, that's like saying Richard Donner directed Lethal Weapon 1, but who directed the rest? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go to Ryan.
No idea. Billy Joel.
That would be awesome.
Joe.
Didn't have it.
And Rick.
I guess Charles Grodin.
It is a Charles, but it's Charles Sheen. Charlie Sheen.
Wow. Charlie Sheen.
Before he got the tiger blood, he had the dog blood.
Jeez.
Going into your final question in round 1 in Rick's strength of 90s Adam Sandler. In The Waterboy, what is the name of the New Year's Day game the Mud Dogs play in at the end of the film? Pressure's on Rick to not break the streak, getting the strengths correct in round 1. Five.
Gotta have it.
4, 3, 2. Wrong. I said wrong. 1. I was thinking of the quote. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders. We're gonna start with Rick. Fuck it.
I don't think it's right. Fritos Bowl.
Ooh, now I'm hungry. Ryan.
I said the Bourbon Bowl.
And Joe.
I put the Hangover Bowl.
Go to the
Bourbon Bowl.
Bourbon Bowl. It is the Bourbon Bowl.
Nice.
So with that said, Ryan actually takes a 5-2 lead going into round 2. So we're gonna behind the scenes figure out what order to go in. But for now, here are the rules. All right, so Joe actually decided to go first. So Joe, we told you the slice is behind the scenes. So here is your first spin.
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
Filmographies. That's both actors and directors.
Spin again.
He said, nah, fuck that shit. All right, you were going to be stuck with
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
the guy screaming Meryl Streep. Ryan's choice. Ryan, what would you like to give him?
Gee, I don't know. I mean, he looked at this wheel. He took a spin. He spun away from something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Let's go with filmographies.
All right, looks like I didn't write these for no reason. Filmographies is what Joe's going to get right now. I'll go ahead and read these to you because I feel like the wording on them are a little weird and it might confuse John.
Maybe.
All right, just a reminder, you have multiple choice. Steals be on the whiteboard, 5 seconds if he goes to multiple choice, roughly 10 seconds if he does not. Keep them up. And Joe, your first question. What actor has been in the following movies? Mowgli, Public Enemies, and The New World.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Idris Elba, B, Colin Farrell, C, Andy Serkis, or D, Christian Bale?
Idris Elba.
That is incorrect. Chance of steal. Is it A, Idris Elba, B, Colin Farrell, C, Andy Serkis, or D, Christian Bale? 5, 4. Just got to write a letter. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start with Rick.
I put Idris Elba.
Damn it. And Ryan.
I went with D, Christian Bale.
D, Christian Bale is correct. Your second question, Joe. What actress was in the following rom-coms? New Year's Eve, Side Effects, and 27 Dresses.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Katherine Heigl, B, Jessica Biel, C, Sarah Jessica Parker, or D, Alyssa Milano?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
That is incorrect. Is it A, Katherine Heigl, B, Jessica Biel, C, Sarah Jessica Parker, or D, Alyssa Milano? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start with Ryan.
D, Alyssa Milano.
And Rick.
Katherine Heigl.
The star of 27 Dresses is, in fact, Katherine Heigl. No one cares about that movie. Joe, your third question. What director had the following early films? Who's Knocking at My Door, Boxcar Bertha, and Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Orson Welles, B, Martin Scorsese, C, Steven Spielberg, or D, Stanley Kubrick?
Scorsese.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
And your final question in filmographies. What animated movie had voice performances by Kristen Wiig, Jonah Hill, and Salma Hayek?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Sausage Party, B, How to Train Your Dragon, C, The Lego Movie Part 2, or D, Megamind?
Megamind.
That is incorrect. Chance of steal. Is it A, Sausage Party, B, How to Train Your Dragon, C, The Lego Movie Part 2, or D, Megamind? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to start with Rick.
B.
And Ryan?
I said C as in cat.
We're looking for the dirty movie, Sausage Party. Hot dog in the bun. Hot dog in the bun. So with that said, Joe and Rick are tied at 3. Ryan up to 6. Moving into Rick's spin right now. All right, Rick, your first spin.
Meryl Streep.
Stephen King adaptations.
I would like to respin.
All right, he's going to risk it all. And he's going to get Stephen King adaptations.
Not even written by me. I believe. Who wrote these? Did we write these?
I wrote them, but John, I will
All
let
right.
you take it away.
They're good. They're good. Your first question in Stephen King adaptations. In Stand By Me, who plays Gordy's late brother, Denny?
Multiple choice.
Okay, is it A, John Cusack, B, Kiefer Sutherland, C, Josh Brolin, or D, Johnny Depp?
Kiefer Sutherland.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Your choices again: A, John Cusack, B, Kiefer Sutherland, C, Josh Brolin, or D, Johnny Depp. And we're just writing letters. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Joe first.
I put C.
And Ryan.
I put A, John Cusack.
John Cusack is correct. Can't fault you for Kiefer Sutherland, though. He is in the movie. Your second question, Stephen King adaptations. What is the famous number of the haunted room in The Shining?
Oh, crap. I'm just going to go for the gusto. 246.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. What is the famous number of the haunted room in The Shining?
And Ryan, just because the screens are smaller, if you can like angle the hand, yeah, just
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I can tell. It's just for everyone's sake of mine in the comments. 5,
Yeah, sorry.
4. No, you're good. I know I've known you for a long time, but just for everyone else. 3, 2, and 1. We are going to be starting with you, Ryan.
No clue. 666, or is that too obvious?
I don't know. Let's see if
Maybe
Joe
it's
agrees. Joe?
I put 213.
If we're going with who was the closest, Rick was the closest. He was within 9. It is 237. 237.
Man.
Famous documentary.
I thought 246 or 247, so I wasn't there. It was close.
Wow.
The options
All
were
right,
220, 137, 237, 163. So I don't know if that would have helped, but yeah, that would have been interesting.
Your third question in Stephen King adaptations. What is the color-based nickname of Morgan Freeman's character in The Shawshank Redemption?
And Rick, if you can just... Rick, yeah, thank you.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, blue, B, white, C, black, or D, red?
White.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, blue, B, white, C, black, or D, red? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Ryan this time.
D, red.
And Joe.
I concur. It is D red.
Maybe
That
because
is
I'm
correct.
Irish. Maybe because I'm Irish.
I got to say that movie would have been a little problematic if all those guys just called Morgan Freeman's character Black, Henry. So, you know.
Hey, Black, get us some stuff.
Yeah. And your fourth and final question, Stephen King adaptations. Who directed Misery?
Rob Reiner.
Ding.
2 points.
Ugh. I was ready to pounce on that one.
All right, so Rick with an up and down round there, but he ended strong with a big 2 points. Now we're going to bounce over to Ryan's spin. All right, Ryan, here's your first spin.
Whoops.
Oh, boy. Ryan's choice. When it rains, it pours.
In Back to the Future 1 and 2, what insult does Principal Strickland refer to Marty as?
Slacker.
That is correct.
Big 2
Actually,
points.
let me get my other marker for that one.
Okay.
Your second question in Back to the Future. In Back to the Future Part 3, what real-life musical act plays the band at the Hill Valley Festival?
This is nice music. Yeah, it's got a beat. You can dance to it. ZZ Top.
That is correct for 2 points. In Back to the Future Part 2, how does Biff say Marty will die if he doesn't jump to his death?
He doesn't jump to his death with lead poisoning.
That is correct.
And fun fact, in testing, Brian randomly guessed shooting, and I was like, it's not a quote question, so I would have accepted, but you went straight for the quote, so there you go. All right, so we're in an interesting situation here. You have one question remaining. If you hit it on 2 points, if you hit it one regardless, you will have officially knocked out Joe. If you hit it on 2 points, you will have a double knockout, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
Your fourth and final question. In Back to the Future, what is the name of Marty's uncle who is currently in jail?
What is the name of? You kind of. Can I get a repeat on that? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
I'll give you technical because she was talking.
Yeah,
In Back to the Future, what is the name of Marty's uncle who is currently in jail?
Uncle Jailbird Joey. Final answer.
And your winner with a double knockout, Ryan, the Hunter quote, Permison. had to add them all in there for that. Ryan,
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. That was one of those matches. What? How do you feel? You set a record.
I didn't see that coming, so I'm very surprised. Because these are new talents. I mean, Joe I've known for a while, but this, Rick was another one. But you never know. Like, some veteran competitors have a good day, some rookie competitors can have the best day of their careers thus far. I don't know, but this was surprising. I got to be honest, but it was great. The questions were good. My goodness, that filmographies category. Woo! So there were some hot ones in there. There's some deep dives, boy. But I dig it. I like the questions, and the wheel was in my favor today, and that doesn't always happen for a lot of the competitors out there. So I was very fortunate. Lady Luck was on my side, and I'm happy because what a way to come in here and this bit of a new kind of format-ish, new league-ish, and get a double knockout. That's never happened in the face of my family career. So I'm digging it, man. Thanks for having me. And it's good to see new members of the team and the leagues and all this jazz. And the questions are good, man. I'm digging them.
Hell yeah. So with that said, the double knockout, you're going to be awarded 2 points for each knockout plus 2 points for a first place finish. You're going to have 6 points in the standing to jump John with his 4 points. So definitely nice for you. So you might have to play John now with that. John and me, maybe. That's definitely a chance. John and me, or me, John and Will, or me, John. It's going to be interesting. So maybe I'll let you choose. But congratulations.
You may play Jake Tato. Who knows? All kinds of juggernauts here.
I'm not trying to give Ryan more knockouts.
But this has been fun, and I look forward to my next matchup. And yeah, being at the top of the mountain right now, that's I got a target on my back. So some competitors are going to start coming after me now. I probably should be afraid, but you know what? I say bring it, because I love movies, I love trivia. When you put them together, it's magic. So I look forward to coming back very soon.
There There you go. And that's the fun thing about this league. Everyone will be back soon. So congratulations. And let's talk to second place finisher, Rick. All right, Rick. So not really way to sugarcoat. It's one of those matches. Ryan had a fantastic one, and yours just didn't quite go your way. You only got one chance to really answer anything that was specifically tailored to you, and you did not get that. But generally speaking, what are your thoughts on just your experience? Because obviously we're not going to talk about your gameplay because there's not much to say there. But your experience.
Yeah, I enjoyed this. I love the format. Obviously, Stephen King's adaptations wasn't really what I wanted that second round, and I'm mad at myself.
Sure about that? I thought you were excited for it.
I was close with the room number, but close doesn't cut it. Yep. And I was hoping Ryan would slip up on a Back to the Future question because I knew all four of those without multiple choice. So Ryan is an amazing competitor. Joe is an amazing competitor as well, and I look forward to doing it again.
Absolutely, and like I said with Ryan, that's the fun thing about this league with that 36-player cap. You guys will be back in no time, so I'm excited to see you. And let's go ahead and jump over to Joe. First question: Ruben Fleischer, is that a name that you would have gotten in if you didn't prep for a debate for this match, or is that one of those that it's one of those names that is just always it's one of those weird ones for you?
I literally was 50-50 or men. It literally could have gone either way. Like that was it. I've watched those credits so many times from being up in the projections booth. It was one of those things. Death on the Nile, I just never got around to catching it. Wasn't the projectionist on duty.
I wouldn't.
Exactly. And then my 3-pointer, that was one where I will admit if I was sober probably would have gotten it somehow, but just couldn't pull it.
But for the rest of the match, what are your thoughts on your experience today, and how are you going to go, other than being sober? Well, how are you going to plan differently in the future of this league?
Think plan differently, definitely. I'm just going to study up on my opponent's strengths, and also definitely filmographies, just studying just actors and what they've been in, because I think that's what hurt me, because for some reason I forgot Katherine Heigl was the star of 27 Dresses and thought she wasn't in it at all, and that cost me a point. I left points on the board because I just forget what people are in, and I can't do that if I get a filmographies category.
That's definitely true with that. So like I told Rick and Ryan, it's one of those leagues that we'll be back in no time, and I'm excited to see your redemption. So see you soon. All right, John. So this one was an interesting one. For us of a night of recording, this was an interesting night to say the least.
We ain't done yet. We ain't done recording yet. Hey guys, make sure are you watching There Will Be Horror? If you're not, why the hell aren't you? It's freaking fantastic.
If for some reason you just randomly YouTube movie trivia and you're popping on there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We have a movie podcast every Monday with me and John, There Will Be Horror, and also me and Austin Pezhal, who's on the match that's going to be technically up before this one on the channel. Let's Rank Stuff. So we have that as well. So obviously we're gonna have some fun there. But yeah, this was an interesting night. I always love hosting with you. Eventually Will start ignoring his kid and he'll start to hang out with us, but for now it's just me and you. So
I hope you keep in, please, in this match. I need you to keep in when my daughter's coming to kiss me goodnight and I push her face off camera, because that's how serious we are about movie trivia.
That is going to be the cold open. That's going if that doesn't get us 100 likes, I don't know what will.
Yeah, we're serious about trivia. We don't even say goodnight to our children.
But now we can, because with that said, my name is Henry Confidential. That is John Barr. If you made this far in the video, you might as well give it a like, because obviously you did enjoy it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you might as well. And you might as well turn on the post notifications as well, because this is where there will be trivia.